Hi, this is Trumpet Voluntary, composed by Henry Purcell, arranged by Bobby Harriet. This is for trumpet. This is Anisma Level 1 solo. Check your key signature, F sharp. Find them, label them. Are there any? Yes, there are. I'm just looking myself. There are a couple F sharps towards the bottom of the page, not in the first section. Also look through this piece and find some accidentals, which are extra sharps and flats. There are some C sharps later in the piece. Remember, high C sharp is 1 and 2. Keep that third finger on the valve so that you're ready for the next notes coming up. In the very beginning, there are 4 measures of rest. You do not have to count them. Just start at rehearsal letter A. Follow the roadmap. You want to make sure that you're following the repeat sign. So you play the first line, the second line, there's repeat sign, there's repeat dots. Where do you go back to? Draw a giant arrow. Maybe find it now so you don't mess it up later. Go back to measure rehearsal A. You play the first line and the second line again. Then you go on to the section at B. You play this section at B. Check out your notes. We have a B, a C sharp, a high D, high E, back to high D, C natural, which is just regular C, B, G, G, D, G, D, B, G. Then we have a repeat sign. You go back to B again. Skip the rest at rehearsal C. You could take a second, catch your breath, maybe loosen your lips a bit, empty your water key, and then starting at D, play that section. At E, 8 measures of rest. Don't count them, but take a break. DS al coda. That stands for dal segno al coda. You go back to the sign, which they show you is a little S with like a percentage sign around it. Can you find it now and circle it? Where is it? It's close to the beginning, right? You go all the way back to rehearsal A and you play it again. You play the first measure at A, second measure, third measure, fourth measure, and now it says to coda. It's not time yet. You have to finish the section so you can repeat back to A. Then you play the first line a second time, and now you get to A, D, 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 and now you jump to the coda. Where is the coda? The coda is at the end. The coda is a special ending. It means the tail. You jump to the very end. It looks like a compass sign with a circle with a plus through it. You jump to the ending. Now, if you are performing this at a NISMA solo festival, prepare it with the repeats, prepare it with going back to the sign, but the judge may ask you in the interest of time to not do it with the repeats. He or she may ask you just to play the page as it is with no repeat sign. They may say, play the beginning, then stop for a second, and then play the coda. Once they've heard it once, they usually don't really need to hear it again, especially because this is this does repeat a little bit. Anything else we need to pay attention in here? Nope. Feel free to write all over your music if it does belong to you. Write in pencil. Highlight things maybe. No one will be looking at this music except for you. Let's start the metronome at a quarter note equals 92. Majestically, I imagine that the trumpets are announcing for a king or a queen to come down the giant red carpet to their throne. Keep the beat in your feet. Rehearsal letter A. 1, 2, watch out for F sharps. Ready? Then you go back to B, do it again. I'm not going to do it again. I'm at C. I enter my water key. I take a minute. Start at D. 1, 2, and 3. Normally I'd go back to the sign, I'd go back to rehearsal A. For now, I'm just going to jump to the coda. 1, 2, coda. There you go. Good luck.